Okay, welcome. I'm kind of in a mood, so I don't really know how articulate I will sound in this video, but I took a few notes, and I would like to address everything wrong with Childish Gambino's "This Is America" music video. So, the first time I watched it, all I saw was a 1-minute clip on my timeline. And it was the opening scene, not the entire opening scene, but the opening scene where he shoots someone in the head. And I immediately turned it off because I don't want to see that. I see it every day on my timeline. I don't want to see it then, and I don't want to see it now. I don't want to see it being reproduced for mass consumption unnecessarily. And that's what I feel like Gambino did with this video. The point I think he was trying to make was that we have so much going on. He had the dancing, he reenacted these traumatic deaths of Black people, and it's like we know that's what America is, so what's the point? I don't think it's revolutionary, and I don't think it makes Gambino a genius in the slightest. And I want to know, how does a Black man walking around reenacting these violent deaths of Black people do anything more than normalize and desensitize the issue at hand? And further desensitize it to the issue at hand. It's very dehumanizing and very, very, very traumatic to watch. I only watched the whole video so that I could make this video because I had very strong opinions on it. I don't know who his audience was because it wasn't Black people, because we know that's what's going on. We know we're being killed. We know that they don't care about that a dead Black body doesn't mean anything to anyone else. That it's just that it happens, and I don't really think that's the right message to put out there. And the fact that Gambino is the one pulling the trigger is an issue to me as well, because how are you going to make a statement about white violence and you don't have any white people in the video? If you were really trying to make this a wake-up call and make non-Black people and white people uncomfortable, you should have been shooting them. You should put them in our place. There's no need to reenact these traumatic events. There's no need to. I don't know why he thought this video was a good idea. It's not woke in the slightest. He's not a genius. Everybody talking about Childish Gambino is doing what Kanye thinks he's doing. They both doing the same thing, if you ask me. He's making a mockery of our experiences, and this was a very piss-poor attempt at proving how woke he thinks he is. Because this video is not it at all. It's not it. And it's very, very graphic for no reason. And if you're making the point, if you're trying to make the point that it seems like you're trying to make, you really could have gone about this a different way. We get it. You've got the trendy dances. You've got all the kids around. Like, it's basically a timeline. He's showing us our Twitter timelines, basically. But if you're really trying to prove a point, if you're really trying to wake somebody up, put them in our place so they can feel the outrage that we feel when we see these things, so they can feel as uncomfortable as we feel, so they can feel as small as we feel when we see these things, when we see ourselves in that position. serious? Okay, well, my laptop locked. There are plenty of people who have more to say about it, more in-depth reasons as to why this video sucked. And I may link some articles or threads in the description, but it was very hurtful to watch. And I used to be a Gambino fan. This didn't break it for me. This wasn't like a huge disappointment because I already seen that he doesn't do much for us. Doesn't do much for me. But the fact that people are taking this as something so revolutionary and calling him a genius for putting something in our face that's already in our face and proving no point whatsoever is stupid. And I want people to see that this is not how you make white people and non-white people. It's not how you make them see us. It's just regurgitating what we see on a daily basis. We see it already. If you really wanted to you don't need to be killing us for shock value. We see it all the time. It's no longer shocking. It still hurts me, but they don't care. If you would have had a choir full of white people up there, then you would have been doing something. If you would have shot a white man in the head, if you would have shot anybody but us, you would have did something. But that video, this is America, that's not it. That's not it, Gambino. It's not it. Man. Okay. I guess that's all I really have to say right now. That's just how it made me feel. I couldn't watch it the first time, and the only reason I watched it all the way through was so that I could voice my full opinion. Yeah. It was very, very hurtful and traumatic, and I'm blocking everybody that reposted on my timeline because I don't want to see it anymore. So yeah. It wasn't revolutionary, and Gambino, you could have done so much better. Thank you for watching.